Hi, welcome to Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. Yay. Thank you for, there she is. Doing the pop-in. The Dempsey pop-in. Dempsey do.
Yes,
All right.
I do.
So it's been a minute. Our last one was before the Super Bowl, and Super Bowl did not work out well. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to get to it. We're not going to run down like all these things about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, we lost. Who we were going for lost, which was any other team to win that besides the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm just, as we said before, it was a bad prediction by me. I predicted at the start of the season they wouldn't go. They'd be a first, like a one game and out in the playoffs. I was absolutely wrong. They're the champions again, the third time in 4 years or something. So I'm just done. You can tell I'm got a little deflated about the whole football season, so I didn't like that. But a lot of people are happy. Patrick Mahomes, such a good guy. People are on the Travis Kelce and T Swift bandwagon, and there's a lot of people who have never even been excited about football who are excited about that. But so that brings us to today's topic for the podcast, which is things that are popular that you're not into. Because I'm not into T Swizzle and Travis Kelce. I'm not into the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not into Patrick Mahomes. He seems like a great guy. Kelce doesn't, but Mahomes seems like a great guy, but I just don't dig him. Kansas City Chiefs have a history in the past of drafting LSU players. I don't care. I don't like Kansas City. Nothing against the town. I had my first big amateur tournament win in boxing just outside of Kansas City in Independence, Missouri. I don't care. I don't like the Chiefs. I want the Chiefs gone. I want somebody to beat them. And hopefully Burrow comes back from his injury and he stops them. Because there's two guys who have stopped Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. One's name is Tom Brady. Unfortunately, he's not coming back, but fingers always crossed on that one. The other one is Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow can stay healthy, Joe Burrow, I believe, can do it again. So we'll see what happens next year. But let's get to it, and I'm going to break out the list so I'm not stuttering and stammering like the President of the United States does these days. And we're going to get to it. So, what are things that we're just not into that other people are? All right. Wordle. What is Wordle? I know it's a game. I'm not literally asking what is Wordle, but I have no interest in it. I don't know what game y'all are playing on y'all's phones, and I don't care. I don't want to play any games on my phone. I've never played Candy Crush. I'm never gonna play Candy Crush. In the text message days of, or in the pre-text messaging days of yore with Nokia's and stuff, I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play that caterpillar worm game, whatever that
Snake.
was. Yeah, Snake. There you go. I don't even know what it was. I'm not doing Snake. I'm not doing Wordle. I'm not doing Candy Crush. I'm not doing any of those games. I don't want a phone in my hand and me looking at it for that long. I do podcasts. That's what I do on my phone. That way, I'm not looking at my phone. I put on a podcast and I go run. I put on a podcast and I walk my dog. I put on a podcast while I'm getting ready for work. I don't need to be like, oh, look at that. No, we're not even doing that. All right, so, all right. Binging shows. I don't know what's with y'all binging shows. How can you watch the same show and just finish the season in a day or 2 days? One, how do you have that kind of time? I watch a handful of shows in a day. And when I say a handful, it's like me and her will watch maybe 4, and I'll watch some, not even the whole thing of one of my shows. So it's like I might get in 5 shows in an entire day, and most of them are sitcoms, so we're talking 20 minutes in and out. So I don't know how you are binging watching shows. These people that are like, oh, I just watched the whole season this weekend. This weekend? In 2 days you cleared out a whole season? And even if it's not the traditional television 22 episode season, even if it's like a 10 episode season, 10 episodes? And then what do you got? Then I feel like watching that show again. Why can't I just watch them all? I watch them all again. Let's binge it again. It makes no sense, man. I like to watch one show. Oh, that was a good episode, man. That Curb Your Enthusiasm was really good. I can't wait till next week. Young Sheldon. Oh, man, Young Sheldon was really good. We watched it You know, the new episode like a week. What was it, a week ago? Or did we just watch? No, we watched it a few days ago because we had a DVR problem. So we watched the new Young Sheldon a few days ago. Well, I didn't even realize it was new Young Sheldon tonight because it only been a few days since we watched it. Yeah. So we might watch that. So we might watch Young Sheldon. So 2 episodes of Young Sheldon, the new season, in less than a week. But about a week because we're not going to watch a third. So 2 episodes of the same show in a week, that's binging for us. So you people that are watching the same show 10 times in a day, what's wrong with you? Come on, man. It took me like 3 years to watch Ted Lasso. There were 3 seasons. It took me 3 years.
I'll binge sometimes, but...
Yeah, when you're at your mom's, got nothing else to do. I understand that. Well, we're on mine right now. No, you can throw in yours. We can go back and forth. You hit me with something. Something people are into that you're not into.
Okay. I hate jeans. I don't know why. I just don't like them. They feel tight. I don't like them. I only own like 2 pairs, and I only wear one of them.
Jeans are too tight, but she does wear tights, right? Don't you like leggings?
Yeah, I like those.
She doesn't like the way jeans feel. I can understand. I'm a jeans at work and a jeans when I socialize outside of work, which usually doesn't happen. But if we're going somewhere, I might do the jeans. But she can tell you that lately it's been like the workout pants, not the sweatpants, like the fat guy in the sweatpants. One, I'm not a fat guy, but it's that it's the sleek, like slender workout pants, not tights. But you know the windbreaker pants, whatever you call them, the nylon like windbreaker pants. I'll wear those. I'd rather wear those at the grocery store than throw on some jeans. So I see what she's talking about, just to be comfortable. I get that. And then you might say, well, like, what about baggy jeans? That's something I'm not into. You and your mom jeans can just go chill at your mom's house, man. I don't want to call you. I don't want to do anything with you. What are you? Yeah, they're called mom jeans for a reason, man. These high-waisted things that are coming up to your solar plexus, and it's like you're some fat guy in a boxing match who doesn't want to get hit in the stomach, so you pull up your trunks as high as you can. Might be a lost reference on some people, but it suits me. But I don't get the mom jeans thing. That has nothing to do with me because I'm not the one wearing mom jeans, but I don't want to see it. And yeah, girls, if y'all got a problem with that, then well, I mean, I don't have. Once again, I don't have too much of a social life, so it doesn't really matter. All right, I'm not into video games. I want to be into old video games. We have a video game and an old video game system from like 20 years ago. I'd love to play it, but I can motivate myself to work out 3 times a day. I can't motivate myself to hook up a video game, to turn on a video game for 3 seconds in a day. I don't know. And I want to play a game with her, like an old wrestling game that's a favorite of mine from like 20 years ago. But it's hard to even motivate myself to do that. So, I don't know. I'd like to overcome that because it was a great video game from 20 years ago, and I'd like to play it again. SmackDown vs. Raw. I'm not into Star Wars, and that's something I normally meaning the younger me would normally say, but episode 4, the original Star Wars, that's really boring. Return of the Jedi, I like, and Empire Strikes Back, of course, I like. Phantom Menace is okay. It's got the cool lightsaber battle. I'm a big Ewan McGregor fan, so I could sit through Attack of the Clones. Revenge of the Sith might be the best one and my favorite one. Other than that, I'm not into you Star Wars geeks. No. Eventually, I'd like to try The Mandalorian because I hear it's so good. It has Gina Carano for the first couple seasons. But what?
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, she wants to see Baby Yoda, but I don't know, man. That's kind of twisting my arm. I'm not really into Star Wars. May the 4th be with you and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of dweeby. You got another one?
Okay. I don't like country music.
Uh-oh, TV came on pause. All right, take it. You take over. I'm going to go mute that.
Yeah, I don't like country music.
Neither
Come
do
at
I.
me, bro. Okay. Like, everyone at my school loves it, and everyone loves it, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I only like Johnny Cash and some Jelly Roll songs, but that's really it.
Yeah, maybe because, I'll agree with that. Maybe some classic country like Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley when he did country, which is still kind of a rockabilly style. A couple Willie Nelson or something like that. There's one song from Garth Brooks, but I mean, at LSU games, when people start singing that "Callin' Baton Rouge" from Garth Brooks, I'm just sitting on my hands like, I don't know what's. Sure, "Callin' Baton Rouge," okay. Yeah, I don't dig it. People have tried to turn me on to it. But I remember when I was younger, when I was like in junior high, people told me that one day, even my older brothers told me that one day I'd appreciate it and I'd like it. Yeah, that didn't happen. It's never gonna happen. And that's one thing I'm down with her. I love that she follows her dad on that one. And I didn't influence there. She just decided she didn't dig it. Another one of mine is reality shows. I'm not interested in your reality. I don't, if one, we all know they're fake. But secondly, I can go live life. So why do I want to watch you live yours? You know, I don't know. Disney for adults. Look, if you live in Florida and you're like an hour drive or 2 hour drive from Disney World, I see nothing wrong with driving up there or down there and having a good time. But when it's I get a week off, I get one chance to take a trip in a year, and I have a certain amount of money to take that trip. Where are you gonna go? Disney World. When you don't have a kid. If you have a kid, of course. When you're like Bobby Sue and Tommy D, and you're 25, 35 years old, no kids, and you're gonna go to Disney World, what's wrong with you? All right, I think maybe we should. There should be a neighborhood warning about you, okay? Like a sign sticking out your house saying, "Don't bring any kids near here." You know, same thing with the animated movies. I'll forgive you for a Wreck-It Ralph, for a Toy Story movie, but you know, even a Kung Fu Panda. But if you're taking Shrek, that's a good one. But if you have no kid and you're gonna go see Wish or Turning Red, yeah, I'm turning you into the police. That's something's going on there, man. Disney for adults. No, man. The parents that leave their kids with a babysitter and go to Disney. I know somebody who did that. They had kids and they left for Disney like it was a divorced couple, and it's like I'll leave my kid with you know, Cindy, and me and my new girlfriend are gonna go to Disney World. What? What are you doing? It's Disney World. It's Mickey Mouse. Like, go on a cruise. Go to Vegas. Go to Los Angeles, man. Go Planet Hollywood. You know, not Planet Hollywood. Universal Studios Hollywood, not the restaurant. You got another one?
Okay. I don't like card games on phones. Cause like if I'm talking to someone about something, they'll just be like, and they'll just be playing solitaire. I'm like, you listening to me? And they're like, oh yeah, I am. And I'm like, what did I just say?
Here's one of mine. I bet that's her mom, by the way. Captions on TV. Why are you reading? You're watching TV. If you want to read, grab a book. So I don't get that. And we might be running out of time on this one, so we're going to have to hurry. Game of Thrones, going back to TV shows. Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, all these shows you kids are binge watching. And when I say kids, I mean I use that, you know, sarcastically. I mean all these people binge watching these different shows. You know what? I'm not interested. I'm not interested into your dragon swallowing a sword, fighting a witch, and Walking Dead. Maybe one day I'll get to it, but I'm not into these things. I want to watch TV that makes me happy. Crime shows, docu-series, dramas, and all. Besides Dark Side of the Ring, that's a good one. But I don't want to turn on the TV, any drama TV. I don't want to turn on the TV and see anything about murdering and raping and things like this. These crime shows, especially the real ones, but even the fake ones. I want to laugh, man. I want to escape reality. I mean, if I want to be horrified, I'll turn on the news and see what's going on in the country. So that's something else I'm not into. All right, you got any more before we close it?
All right, yeah.
You hit them with me fast.
All right, I don't like Stanley Cups. They're these water bottles, and people will just fight in Target. They'll just be like, ah! They'll get banned from Target. Just get this $40 water bottle where you could go buy a water bottle at Dollar Tree.
All right, you got another?
I don't like wearing my hair up or combing my hair and stuff. I know a lot of girls like that, but I don't. It's annoying.
She really doesn't.
That's
Got
why I
another?
cut my own hair. I don't get the hype about Harry Potter. I don't get it. It's just like magic. Wand. I don't get it. I don't like, and it's annoying.
Any more?
Not really.
All right. Well, that's it for this podcast. We could probably keep going. Got another idea for a future podcast. It's going to be things you will never do, and things that you've said you would never do when you were younger. Speaking of me, not her. Things you said you're never going to do when you're younger. Maybe things you never going to let your kid do, but you went back on that. And then things you are never going to do now. And are you really never going to do them? Or are you going to go back on those too? All right, that's in a future podcast. All right, this is Maverick and Dempsey. Peace out. All right. How do you shut this thing off?